Let's take a look at an example of angle of depression. So we've got from the top of a vertical cliff 40 meters high. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing a picture. So I know that I've got this cliff that's 40 meters high. This would be the top of it. The angle of depression of an object that is level with the base of the cliff is 34 degrees. So this would be the base of the cliff. And if I were to draw in my right triangle, it would look like this. Now remember, if it's an angle of depression, I have this horizontal line that I need to draw out. So here's my horizontal. And remember, the angle of depression is always outside the triangle, from that horizontal line to this line of sight, if you need to label that. And here's my angle. I'm going to label this 34 degrees. How far is the object from the base of the cliff? So right here is my object. So it's really wanting to know this distance. So a few things to remember. We've talked about this, but here you've got two horizontal lines and you have a transversal cutting those horizontal lines. So here's your transversal. So we know from chapter 3 that alternate interior angles are congruent. So if my angle of depression is 34 degrees, then this angle right here is also 34 degrees. So notice I'm going to erase this and just label it 40 without the meters. And I'm going to see what do I have in terms of the side. So here's my angle. It looks like I have an adjacent side right here, and it looks like I have an opposite side right here. So when you think about SOHCAHTOA, I don't have a hypotenuse, so that actually eliminates the sine and the cosine. So all I have left is the tangent. So can I take the tangent of a 34 degree angle and say that's the ratio of the opposite, which is 40, over the adjacent, which I don't know, but I can call that x. So now I just need to put the tangent of 34 over 1, and I have a proportion, so I can say 40 equals x times the tangent of 34 degrees. Now, this is x times the tangent of 34 degrees. So ask yourself, what would you do to get x by itself if that was x times 5? Well, you would divide. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to divide both sides by the tangent of 34 degrees. Because just like 5 over 5 is 1, so is the tangent of 34 over the tangent of 34 is simplifying to 1 over 1. So you're going to use your calculator. Make sure you're in the degree mode, and we'll finish that off in class, but that's how you would solve for x.